from what I'm seeing in terms of a cultural movement, a cultural event, I see people becoming much more religious, much more Christian. I see a lot more people becoming Catholic, just going to church in general. I see Christianity popping up with young people all the time. I think I can't remember the stat I read, but a huge percentage of young people have been going to church a lot more, myself including. And I think people have realized, I think the young people are learning from their Woodstock great grandparents or their grandparents, the Woodstock era hippies that have been drug addicts and kind of turning away from a godless society that's not Christian. I think that's what's happened. And you look at these states that have, if you bring up Jesus Christ in any scenario with politics in these democratically blue states, they get very uncomfortable. They get very tense. They get weirded out because they know that a huge majority of their voting base is not Christian. And they get very tense when they hear those words or that gets brought up. And it's weird. You see the results. I'm starting to think about it now, like with religion and Christ and everything like that. And when certain states or countries that turn away from Christ and God, like our country has these last, 50 to 60 years, you look at the deterioration of society and people start to lose their morals and their values and things take a turn for the worse. And you look at a state like California that is notorious for being a godless, non-Christian, liberal society at this point, that a lot of people turn towards atheism or, they just, whatever they believe in, majority of Christians are not staying in I know they probably have a huge Christian, probably, but they most likely don't. I'm talking about like the majority of people are not Christian in California. And I would definitely say that when you start to separate, when you start to lose those moral values, you start to become people like Gavin Newsom that have no morals, no values. This is what happens as a result of it. And your states start to fundamentally fall apart, and the country starts to fundamentally fall apart as well. I think that's why the young people are like, we need Jesus more than ever. I think that's why people are turning towards that. That's what I'm noticing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like this is what needs to happen. I'm just saying that's what I'm noticing with the young people and why they're becoming much more religious, because I think that they've seen where the Woodstock era of our great grandparents or grandparents went down, where they started doing acid and drugs and it became a lust-filled society. And now people are turning back to religion because I think that's where our country was prospering and people had more morals and values than just money. So if you like that video, you can click here to watch the entire stream. Just click here on this box. And if you want to watch another short form video, you can just click right here on this link as well. And it'll take you to another short form video. Thanks.